This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there, and we are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught, second down now. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Bites off a defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a...
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Berry. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On the run, it's Davidson. Has the 1st down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The running back here in a direct snap. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the outback. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out. The catch made, and they've got him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. But there's a flag down. We could get another try. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle 3rd of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Gonna run it. It's Barry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To pass. It's Lewis. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. 3rd down try fails, and they'll punt it. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Handoff here from the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun handoff here. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Looking for some space, it's Davidson.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16 with the Bedrock leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Caught over the middle. It's Watkins.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Lewis. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big game for...
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Davidson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. The snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back, it's Lewis. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And in first down, right back to the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He lets it go. He makes the grab. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Oh, the ball comes loose. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the young men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Caught, he's wide open, look out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is caught, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Lewis. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Here's a short completion at the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and... It's a huge fourth down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a dart right down the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off to the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Parker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. 1 play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Grab made by the tight end. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, not being brought down. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running back with the football. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Working clock with the ground game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Hand off with a single back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken right around the 35. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To the air, it's Lewis. Caught over the middle, it's Watkins. And we're able to get him down. The offense will spend the timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period.